Let's create. Arroz con camarones. In essence, rice with shrimp. Mixed together using 100% natural ingredients. Look at the shrimp. I'm going to leave the head. See how they are bent like this? Like that means that these are the actual shrimp because they are going down like that. I have culantro, which is the white leaf, and I have cilantro a little bit. And they're pretty much similar, but this one bring more aroma, a little bit more stronger, a little bit stronger. And excellent for Puerto Rican food. So what do I mean with simplify? Well, I have a cup of rice here. If I have, let's say, 3 cups or less, I can use this method. This is 1 cup. And what I'm going to do, instead of having that sofrito together with the tomato, you don't need that stuff when you're using less than 3 cups, and you're going to get the same results and probably even as delicious or more. So because I have a cup of rice, it's about a cup and a quarter, maybe a cup and a half of water. Make sure this is a high heat. And I'm only cooking a cup because I'm just cooking this for me today. See how much more water? Just make sure you have about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch more. And put a few drops of oil. Just a couple drops. Extra virgin, any type of oil would do. I have about 4 or 5 drops, by the way. And you have this high heat because you want it to boil. But as I do that, I want to add some color without using the artificial stuff or packaged stuff, because I want to control the intake, especially when it comes to salt. So what I have here is smoked paprika, and I have turmeric. The smoked paprika adds that smoky taste and color. When you mix both of them, you're going to have a nice color, okay? I have about maybe a teaspoon of each. You can use half a teaspoon of each. And what I do, I mix it up. I add it. And I'm going to let this water and rice boil. And now that it's boiling, what I'm going to do is reduce the heat to medium. And then I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to let it cook, okay? When you notice, about 10 minutes later, estimated, but you're going to see these little craters. That mean that the water evaporated. It's not ready yet. You're going to leave this stuff, drop it. A quick stir, you know? You don't want it to burn at the bottom either. And then what you're going to do, you're going to cover it. Let it cook for another 3 minutes, and then it's going to be done, okay? Now that the rice is done, you go to the next step. I have a pan, and this one is kind of wide because I want to show you what I'm doing. So you can get any type of pan, okay? So I'm going to put some extra virgin olive oil. Actually, let me put a little bit more. Not a lot, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Maybe a couple tablespoons. This has been preheating. Let me lower the heat to a couple notches above medium. So I'm going to put the onions. I'm going to create sofrito, real time. Now, in Puerto Rico, we also do what we call a preserved sofrito. You know, in essence, we put everything in a food processor, then we freeze it. And that's perfect when you're cooking all the time to save you time. Or if you have a restaurant, definitely. But when you want something, but you sacrifice something called natural 100% taste because the thing has been frozen. This one is 100% real time. meaning fresh. So I have an onions here. About a quarter of an onion. I chop it. And then I'm going to put some peppers. Green and red bell pepper. They're sweet, by the way. So they're bell peppers. And that's what I'm doing. I'm creating my sofrito like they used to do it back in Puerto Rico before we had refrigerators when you couldn't freeze anything. Went to the garden and you got what you got, okay? And the other type of thing you can use other type of green pepper that you find in the island. You can use whatever, you know. Ají dulce, the little peppers, sweet peppers, you can use that too. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So I want to mix this up for a couple minutes, okay? Maybe 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. About 2 minutes later, maybe 2.5 minutes, little bit caramelized. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add about 3 or 4 teeth of chopped garlic. I chop it. I love garlic. Mix it. You don't want it to get burned. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add the culantro and the cilantro, which I chop. Bring the island flavor. Island flavor from the country. Mix it up here quickly. And now I'm going to bring the shrimp. I clean it and peel it, but I left the head and the tail for illustration purposes. And I'm going to mix everything. And the good thing about shrimp is that it doesn't take a long time to cook. When it turns orange, you know that it's cooked. But I want to add some flavor and flair to this. So I'm going to add some salt. Going with sea salt. The good one, the one that you can crunch. But you can use any type of salt, okay? I have some garlic powder. Not garlic salt, but garlic powder. Just a little bit, you know. And I'm going to put some cumin, ground cumin. That's going to bring that nice flavor, kind of semi-smoky. Let me add a little bit more of oil, just a tiny bit, few drops, because I want the shrimp to cook, okay? See how it's cooking already? Turning orange. And you're going to do this until this shrimp is cooked. You have to make sure it's cooked, okay? Color will determine that. Make sure you flip it so it cooks on both sides. It's not going to take a long time at all. Let me reduce the heat to medium. It's going to take about a minute or two more, okay? Almost done. Now that the shrimp turn out yellow, what I'm going to do is bring the rice, okay? This method nearly ensures that your rice is not sticky. See, this rice is going to be grainy and nice. See? So what I'm going to do, because everything is cooked, it's a matter of mixing the flavors now. Heat a medium, maybe a notch or two below, if you don't want it burnt. And what you're doing now is mixing everything. The spices, the sofrito, and of course, the shrimp. Let me move some of the stuff from the bottom to the top. It's looking beautiful and smells delicious. And it doesn't take a long time, by the way. See, everything is good. What I'm going to do now, let me put it close to low heat. Not quite, but very close. I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil. And I'm going to let it go for 2, maybe 3 minutes, okay? What it does is the steam is going to go up, go back down, and the aroma is going to centralize through the entire rice and shrimp. A couple minutes later, turn it off. Look at this baby. Isn't that beautiful?